Hello everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on one of my ideas that are so crazy it might actually work. This hasn't been speculated, but with Peter Chiarelli taking the Edmonton Oilers general management position, it's safe to assume he's going to want some of his guys from Boston to, be out there and help this young team, start to compete in a very good Western Conference. Obviously, they're landing Connor McDavid this year. They could use a lot of help on defense and in other positions, namely the goaltending has been a debacle. Scriven's on a contract next year. Victor Fast isn't. They'll be kicking the tires on guys and trying to get some more depth there. But take a look at one big name that nobody's really talking about. Is could they trade for Chara? They've got $18 million in salary cap room. Not a whole lot of moves to be made this off in terms of guys to retain. Schultz gonna need a new deal, and that's about it. And how much is he really gonna command? And I think you look at what Chara. It's tough to talk about trading a legend like Chara, but at the same time, you gotta look at, well, he's getting older. And you understand that for the Bruins, the team that they share a building with made a similar move 2 years ago in the Celtics with trading away Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. Was not a popular decision by Danny Ainge, but they were able to get a shitload of draft picks, kickstart a rebuilding process, and open up some cap space. Give them some flexibility this year to get under Drummond, Kevin Love type. And going a step further, the Celtics in the playoffs here, which I think it more of a speaks more volumes about how shitty the Eastern Conference of the NBA is. But my point is they're in the playoffs, so whatever. The Bruins missed the playoffs for the first time since 2007. They're going to have to make some moves. You want to retain Kyle Soderberg. You have to retain Dougie Hamilton. It's like, would trading away a 38-year-old defenseman with 3 years left on his deal be the worst move ever? And again, you got to look at the bottom line. It's a business. He's making his cap hit $6.9 million. My thing is, you find some way to maybe pick up $1 million or $2 million. He goes to Edmonton next year. I'd try to get that second first-round pick that they got in the Perron trade. Inquire about that. I don't think Edmonton would be willing to give him a first. But, they get some decent assets. You could be able to move some pieces. Obviously, I don't live in a fantasy land where the Connor McDavid pick is there. But you need big defensemen to compete. Chara, even at 38, can contribute. I think, in a tough Western Conference, having a 6'9" behemoth who's played with Andrew Ference, who has some familiarity, a lot of familiarity, should have Peter Chiarelli going back to the Ottawa Senators days, much less Boston. It's not the dumbest idea I've ever had, which I've said a lot of dumb ideas over the years, so take that with a grain of salt. But again, I can kind of see this working, and I'm not trying to push Chara out the door, but Bruins are going to have some tough choices to make. And, this is one of them. Does Don Sweeney want to come in with a boom, get some flexibility, infuse more youth in the lineup, and, clear some cap room? That's the way to do it. And I think Edmonton could use Chara. I think out of all the teams in the West that have the cap space for him, the Bruins want to move him out West. I'm under that premise. I think that's the one. The Chiarelli connection, Ference being there, the team needing defense badly. He can help, with that. I'm not saying he makes them a playoff team, but they'd be better. Which, again, there's an old saying, you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. And, I think Chara would definitely help out. I'm not saying, again, he's going to be the Paul Coffey to McDavid's Gretzky, but they got the forwards, they got some picks, they got the cap room, they got Chiarelli. Bruins are willing to if the Bruins are willing to turn the page, who says no? Anyway, that's all I got. Some sort of the power play with CJ on the possibility of the Boston Bruins trading Zdeno Chara to the Edmonton Oilers. Stay tuned for episodes for the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.